Hey there, boss. I need you to stop what you're doing. So stop what you're doing.
You better stop!
If you aren't currently subscribing, smiling. I want you to take your fingers, two of your fingers, and put them at the corner of your mouth and raise it up so you smile, okay? So you look like this. Slowly take your fingers away, but keep your mouth there. And also, I want you to put your hand on the mouse and scroll down and hit the subscribe button. I just hypnotized you, and you know what? I'm gonna hypnotize you to freaking moonwalk. All jokes aside, I'm freaking pumped. I'm ready to teach you how to moonwalk or God bridge.
Alright, I want you to open up your Minecraft game and follow along. Because if you watch to the end of this video and follow every step exactly how it is, you're going to be able to moonbridge. Stay till the end.
You know, most videos, they do a poor job teaching you how to actually do it. And so you go in and spend countless hours and your bridge ends up looking like this. Oh, freaking suck. Most of their video, they teach you to click like this. They're like, okay, so all you gotta do is and eventually you're gonna be able to, you just gotta time it right, okay, double click it, get the right mouse and you'll be on your set. Just practice it a lot. No, okay, peeps, we're here to solve the problem, not make you hate your life, okay? We wanna make you smile. Stay tuned for the video. Watch all the way through. We're going to teach you how to freaking God bridge, moon bridge, breezely bridge. Stay tuned. So step one of the practice. You want to get a wool block or a sandstone. Something that makes a click or a duh sound every time you place a block, alright? Just to keep track of the noise so you can get it in your head. Go to your single player world and get these items. Either light or dark fence. Okay, so now I want you to dig a hole in the ground. Fill it up with a bunch of fences. And if you haven't already guessed what this is for your aim. Alright, so build up 2-3 blocks, okay, and aim. So the second step is learning your aim. So if you have a BADLION client or the LUNAR client, I'm currently using the LUNAR client, you go to your mods and you can go to the directions. So up at the top, it's between north and east. North and west. Or north and east. It's like right in the middle. So northwest. It's like right here, okay? So the aim is somewhere between straight ahead and then straight that way, okay? So it's like diagonal. So northwest. All right, so that's the angle. So once you're on top of this block, step 3 is going down. Okay? Step back a little. Don't touch your mouse, okay? Once you found the angle, don't touch your mouse. Just focus on the keys. Okay, so now we're on step 4, learning the key positioning and setup. So what you want to do, personally, I like holding A and S and holding D to keep me in the middle. Okay, and you just want to practice staying in the very middle of the fence. So do the same thing to this side. 1, 2, 3. And once you get that down, you can move on to step 5. Alright, so I'm going to do this one more time just to show y'all what a perfect one looks like. Okay, yeah. There we go. There we go. Freak, yeah, okay. So People don't explain this in their videos. They say, yeah, just practice and a lot of practice and it'll work out. It's like, no. I learned this today. I learned how to moonwalk today. And you know what? Because I'm so nice, I'm going to teach you how to moonwalk today. So what you need to do is you need to go to the internet. Check this junk out. And the first thing I want you to search is metronome on Google. Make sure it's Google because I don't know, metronomes are cooler. See this right here? That's what a metronome looks like. Okay, a gnome. That's what a gnome looks like.
What the fuck?
Okay. Now I want you to put it on 216 BPM. Okay, and just press play. Yep. So that brings us to step 6. Let me turn this off real quick. What's your preferred way to click? You can single click. I will tell you it's hard. Okay, you can't jitter or butterfly. It's not going to work out. It's just not. So you can single click or you can double click. Now I think every mouse can double click except for most gaming mice. And so what you want to do, if you have like an office mouse, it should be able to double click like that. Just practice until you can get it in a straight line like that. The next part is step 7, timing. Once you can double click, or if you can drag click, I'll explain that in a second. All right, so I want you to go back to this little this training area that you made. All right, remember that angle, northwest or northeast I taught you, or southeast or southwest. I want you to find that angle again. I like it between north and northwest. Just right here. All right. You guys can figure out whatever angle works best for you. For me, it's right here at like 150, between 150 and 165. And the next step is step 7 or 8. I forgot what step I'm on. Great day. Okay. You just want to hold A and S. And then press W to stay in the middle of the block as long as you can. So just stay in the middle of the block and just practice that. All right, because staying in the middle is very, very important. Trust me, it's going to make a big difference. All right. So once you get the timing down, next thing is to turn back on that metronome. That's right, you heard me. So what you want to do is you want to occasionally press D to stay in the middle of the block like I showed you earlier. So this is step 9. And I want you to try and press D when there's a click. And this is going to help with timing with clicking your mouse. Now I want you to look up into the air. This is step 10. And I want you to practice double clicking or single clicking or drag clicking to this tempo. So short drag for anyone drag clicking. So it's going to sound like this. And just try and get as many double clicks as you can. You know, mine weren't as good as you can see from this graph here. Towards the end, I kind of tapered out. But this is all. This length right here is all you really need for a bridge in like Bed Wars or something, or Sky Wars. It's even shorter. Once you can get the clicking down to that exact time, you go into options of your mod setting. I have block outline mod on, and I have it on 2, and then the color is white with opacity at full white. I have mine on chroma and speed is 40. It's an animation wave. So yeah. So just copy this. So now I want you to practice clicking while looking down. So in order to do this properly, go to the edge, shift, get between that northwest and north angle. Okay, drop down so you have that angle. Don't move your mouse, but practice clicking and staying in the middle. So remember, you can either use A and S with D or S and A, or the opposite both ways. So S and D and A, or S and D. So keep the angle the same. I like A and S, and then just practice. So I spent a couple hours trying to get this metronome to the exact second that the exact millisecond that you place the block. If it's not right, if it's a little bit off, it might be your mouse. I am using the ROCCAT KONE AIMO, and it has a 1 millisecond response time, which is insane. Most mice, I don't know what it is, maybe like 4, or correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's something like that. You want to have it at the top. So if you look at the top, you want it to be like 1 pixel down. So like right there. And then if you go into F3, it's like 155, I think. Alright. There's not like an exact angle, but it helps if you have it at 155. Like that. Alright. So that time I got 4. Alright. So this, I kid you not, I wasn't able to moonwalk until I figured this out. And credit goes to my guy, 𝐎𝐿𝐴. He suggested using an auto clicker just on a single player worlds, not on a multiplayer. And the reason was because you could get the block timing down by listening to the sounds and just practicing in the middle. But I decided to go a little more traditional. He did inspire me though, so everyone go check out his channel. He can God bridge, he can do whatever the heck you want him to do. He'll lick your toes for you too. Stay with the timer, okay, as best as you can. Just click to the timer, double click it, single click it, drag click it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See how I got out of line there? I could have kept going. It's definitely possible to single click. Look at this. So that was single clicking. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks single clicking. If you don't want to single clicking takes a lot more practice, I will say. You can get like a mouse for like 20, 30 bucks that off of Amazon. I'll leave some links down below to some of the best mice for double clicking, single clicking, butterfly. I'll leave a link to somebody's video you can go check out. That'll explain what the best mice are, and I'll let you know what my favorites are. I like using the Model O, the G502 Hero, and the ROCCAT KONE AIMO. So here you go. Double clicks. So that time I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what it'll do is it'll teach you to not speed up your clicking or slow down. Because when you get going on the bridge, you go a little faster than what you started off from. And your body will naturally want to click faster. Stick to the tempo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still working on it, but you want to click right before you let go of shift. Care for yourself. Step 12, you want to go into whatever server you plan moonwalking on. God Bridging, Breezely, whatever it is. For me, it's Hypixel. The pain is a little different. You're gonna have a little bit of packet loss, just a bunch of server stuff going on, and the timing, it's gonna change a little. So you have to get used to the server itself. And so, again, keep the metronome on. Just get used to the timing at the very beginning. Turn off the metronome. Step 13. Now this is where you're put to the real test. Is you got to have it in your head. That time I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got the timing down on that one. So that's my progress so far, is getting about 5 or 6 blocks. And so the last step is to take it into the game. Hit it. All right, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Mostly because this is my first day of learning it. But I just got 2 blocks, so I can't say anything. And if you have to, turn on that metronome. So me, I have to. I don't have the timing down yet. It's pretty obvious. Oh shoot. I did a sick block clutch without even trying. So I'm like really hesitant, you know, like this. You know what I'm saying? Well, peeps, I hope you enjoyed. That's the tutorial on the fastest way to learn how to MOONBRIDGE, and I hope you enjoyed. If you got some value, or if you learned something you didn't previously know, go ahead and subscribe, because we're pumping out content every day to just make you smile. So I hope you enjoyed. Peeps, signing out. Adios, amigo.
Bye, have a great time.